Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Your Natural Healer channel. My name is Tammy, and I just woke up maybe about 20 minutes ago, so if I sound a little groggy, that is why. However, I did go get a nice big cup of coffee, which this is my world's best pug mom cup. Um, I don't have any pugs right now. We adopt pugs with special needs, but all we have is Parker right now. But anyway, I got my big cup of coffee as I have had a long week. You see my shadows back here, and I am ready to do this. All right. So anyway, welcome to the channel, everybody. We are going to be doing our oracle message today. This message is basically like an email from our guardian angel. It's a message they want to get across to us to give us a little bit of guidance, especially for the weekend, but it is good for the week of today, July 7th. Gosh, I can't believe it's July already. Through July 13th. And we're almost halfway through the month. That's so crazy. Oh my gosh. So anyway, this morning I got this beautiful piece of Amazonite. I've heard some people call it Amazonite. I call it Amazonite. But isn't that absolutely gorgeous? And I apologize about my nails. I'm going to paint them this weekend. They're finally starting to grow a little bit. But this is just a beautiful crystal, really great for the heart chakra. And I thought it just looked pretty with this deck. So before we get started this morning, let's go ahead and get some housekeeping in the way. Give me a second. I'm going to take a quick sip of my delicious hot coffee. As far as housekeeping goes, the 4th of July sale is still going on. I decided to extend that through Sunday, the 9th. So you have, if you're watching this today, Friday, you have 3 days to go on yournaturalhealer.com/products, 20% off. So the prices for those that live in the United States, shipping is free, and I cover sales tax. If you live out of the United States, you will pay for shipping. But the price is what you see. So if you see something for $20, you're going to get it $4 off. You get it for $16. So at checkout, you enter coupon code HOTDOG20. So that's HOTDOG20. And continue the shopping and enjoy the rewards and celebration of July 4th. Let's see. Any other housekeeping? I think that's it for right now. I was going to talk to you about something, but I think I'm going to do a video this weekend so you can actually see me talking. I do want to talk to you guys about something. I was going to not do it, but anyway, I've decided to do it. So just be on the lookout for that. It's, nothing too major. Just something I need to explain. And anyway, that's it. All right, so I'm going to try my best to shuffle. I hurt my little finger here. I was peeling potatoes because I was canning potatoes on July 4th. And I was peeling them, and I was going really fast, and the slicer got my finger. So I may be a little slow between that and being very tired this morning because it's been a crazy weekend. We had the Weatherford Trade Days last weekend, which was a huge success. If you do live in the Parker County, Texas area, we will be there again in August. And we are moving, though. We got a better spot. We're going to be still in Lot C, but spot, I think, at 7. And more details will come on that. So this morning we're going to pull from, this is a new deck. This is called the Healing Waters Oracle by Rebecca Campbell. I love her cards, and the color of these are so pretty. All right, so I'm going to get slowly shuffling. Let you guys look at that beautiful crystal. So I hope everybody's been doing fantastic. I just feel like the last week has just been like go, 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 go. Sorry, I'm have the cards go everywhere. So I hope everybody had a good 4th of July. If you haven't watched the monthly videos, those seem to be doing really good again this month. So I'm going to be planning to do monthly horoscope readings for something special every month. So I will be doing those again next month. But if you haven't watched yet, the one for July is connecting with one of your spirit guides. Okay, so if you're interested in that, take a look at the particular video for your zodiac sign. Oh my gosh, I'm so slow shuffling this morning. My hands feel like claws. All right. Whoops. See, I'm terrible at shuffling this way. Look at me back here. And then I got a new tripod. I broke my other tripod doing the live reading Monday night for the full moon. So I got this tripod and I love it so much better so far, but it's got like a little handle that sticks off the back so I can move it, but you can't remove the handle. Well, you can, but if you do, the camera kind of like falls forward. So like if I bend forward a little bit, I get stabbed with this thing. That's the only thing I don't like about it, but it's much more sturdy. It's just really better put together. All right, everybody. Let's see. Let's shuffle a couple more times. And there's Parker. She's up. All right. So let me explain to everybody what we're going to do first. Let me grab a little bit of coffee. Thanks for bearing with me this morning, everybody. So what we're going to do, and this is for people that are just new to the channel, and normally I don't sound this tired. Normally I get up, have my cup of coffee, do the reading. But like I said, there's been a lot going on with Your Natural Healer in the last week, and last night I think I was in bed by 8 o'clock, and it's the first night in a long time I've got to bed at a decent time and got more than 5 hours of sleep. All right, so anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw the top 3 cards, and you're going to use your intuition and pick one card, okay? The reading will be time-stamped, so if you pick the middle or the right, you don't have to sit through everybody else's reading. Also, make sure after your reading is done, you find the timestamp for the Reiki Hug. And what that is, I am a Reiki master teacher, and I always, at the end of my reading, send you 2 minutes of distance Reiki. That's why I call it like a little hug. And this Reiki will help you with whatever you need, whether it's physical, emotional, mental, or spiritual healing. And I know it's just 2 minutes, but you know what? A hug is better than nothing. If you're interested in distance Reiki, I do have several packages. You can always go onto yournaturalhealer.com/services. Check out those packages. There's 30-minute distance sessions, an hour, and I love distance Reiki. When I had first gotten into Reiki, I was like, what? But no, I love it. Because I could do Reiki on myself, but if I'm feeling like my energy's super, super off, and and when your energy's off, you don't want to do Reiki. I have my spiritual advisor and mentor do distance Reiki. So anyway, distance Reiki is wonderful because you can be sleeping, you can be shopping, you can be at work, whatever. So anyway, if you're interested, check it out. Now, please remember this is a general reading, all right? So this may not resonate with you. If it doesn't, don't get frustrated. Don't say tarot is woo-woo and Tammy's fake news and all that stuff. Come back at the end of the week. Maybe then it'll resonate and you'll be like, oh, that's what that meant. Or, you know what? Get your own personal reading, because with a personal reading, I connect to your energy, and the reading is geared towards you, not to everybody. All right. Now, if the card that you choose resonates with you, then you need to claim it. And by that, I mean you take your right hand, take a deep breath in as you place it on your heart and say to yourself, or you can say out loud if you're excited, say, yes, I claim this for myself. All right. Are you guys ready to get this party started? All right, let's do this. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to hit the camera. Let's do this, and I'll finish my coffee and then take a shower and then get to work and start my day. All right, there we go. So use your intuition. Don't overthink it. Which card are you drawn to? Left, middle, or right? And let's go ahead and start. For those of you that chose the left card, and I'm sorry about the shadow, it says deep sea diving. I'm sorry, I can't read that through the thing. It says way of the mystic, learn through experiencing depths. And if you look at the card, I'm trying to get it without the shadow. It looks like someone diving deep into water. So what is this message then for you? I'm trying not to show you my ugly nails. They do look horrible, but you know what? It is what it is. I garden, and anyway, y'all don't need to hear that. That's not why you're here watching, to hear about, why my nails look like garbage. So I have to ask, the first thing that pops into my head with this card, and normally with cards, there's a little book inside that tells you what the author's interpretation is. But with Oracle, and this is even with tarot, is I like to see what my intuition picks up with the card. And the first thing I thought of when I read deep sea diving is, what are you searching for? Because a lot of times, if you think about people that go deep sea diving, they're not doing it. I mean, yeah, they're doing it for fun or whatever, but normally they are, a lot of times when it's deep sea diving, at least this is what my understanding, they're out looking for something, whether they're looking for a wreckage of it's that stick, a wreckage of a ship, or, maybe they're just going to look for wildlife or looking for sharks or whatever. They're usually looking for something that is not within our physical world. I mean, yes, it is physical, but think about the sea and the ocean and the depths of the ocean. There are things in the ocean that we don't even know exist. So I like to think of it as a whole nother world. So again, my question to you is, what are you searching for? Because you're looking for something that doesn't exist in your current space. Are you looking for love? Are you looking for acceptance? Are you looking for guidance? And I think that maybe it's just been nagging at you a little bit, that that there's something missing that you're trying to find. And a lot of times, though, the way that we find things, especially when we feel like we're missing something and we don't even realize it, is through experience. We learn through experience. We do things and go, okay, well, I didn't like that. Or we go and try something new and, oh my God, that was the best. And then, you got a new hobby or whatever. Sorry, I'm going to take a sip of coffee. But you're searching for something. So whatever it is you're searching for, just acknowledging it is not enough. You need to actually take the deep dive. Let's say if you're looking for love, you got to put yourself out there. You've got to get to places where you can meet other singles, and open yourself up to meeting new people. If you're somebody that maybe you're looking to be more spiritual, then maybe you need to open up and try new things. Maybe read a new book or watch a new video that talks about, I don't know, the cosmos or something like that. But whatever it is, you need to have some experience in order to be able to learn. Your guardian angel is saying you really need to open up your mind, and you need to have faith and trust in the universe. Because the universe is not, remember, the universe doesn't do things to us, it does things for us. And for those of you that watch my channel regularly, you know how much I believe in that, everything that happens to us in life, there's a lesson to learn. And sometimes, we don't learn it. But whatever this is that you feel like you're missing in your life and that you feel like you're searching for, you can and will find it. All right. It's just you need to make sure that you put trust in the universe, keep your mind open, and you have to take the jump and jump right in and dive down. All right. So again, if you're somebody out of work or maybe your career isn't what you want it to be, then maybe you need to explore, well, what do I want to do? Maybe then the first step is going to the local community college and finding out what you need to do to apply. Or like I said, if you're trying to get into a relationship, you're never going to meet people if you don't leave the house or if you don't open up and talk to people. So again, only you know what this card is talking about for you. What are you searching for? All right, so your guardian angel is saying, take the plunge. Go ahead and dive, open up your mind and trust the universe and have faith. And you're going to find what you're looking for. And of course, along the way, there's going to be things that you might find that you're like, no, thank you. Or things that are like, no, that was awful. That's all part of the experience. And again, learning. We learn through experience. We learn things when we experience bad things, So anyway, really, that's the message today. So I hope you guys have a great weekend. I will see you at the Reiki Hug, and make sure I might drop a couple videos this weekend, and we'll see. So anyway, if you don't have notifications on, make sure you check the channel. All right. Namaste, guys. I'll see you at the Reiki Hug. All right, everybody that chose the middle card, let's see what you guys got this morning. Let me take a sip of coffee first before I turn over your card. All right. Are you guys ready? You sure? All right, let's do this. Oh, that's a pretty card. Is she in like a cave? Oh, a well, the sacred well. It says replenishment, self-care, and giving from a place of plenty. I'm sorry, it's hard for me to read behind the camera. All right, the sacred well. Replenishment, self-care, and giving from a place of plenty. Well, the last statement makes a lot of sense. Think about it. If your cup is not full, how can you fill somebody else's cup? Sometimes in life, especially when we're a spouse or a mother or father or whatever it is, maybe we're a supervisor, but we find ourselves, and this is all of us, it doesn't matter what roles we play, we have a lot going on. And I always say, I was born 1970, and I've seen a lot of technology, and the more technology we get that makes things so much easier in life, I have less and less time, it seems. I feel like I'm busier. And so I don't know if those things are allowing me to do other things. I don't know, but that's what this card makes me think of is, excuse me, is that you need to take a break. Because if you're not at your optimum, your best, how can you give to somebody else? It's the same thing like when I tell people that have issues with their solar plexus that, if between the solar plexus and their heart chakra, if they don't love themselves, how can you love anybody else? Well, this is the same thing, but this is really talking about physical and mental break, okay? That you have to recharge. If you are constantly on the go, you're going to burn out, and I don't want to see that happen. You're either going to burn out from stress or just doing too much. Sometimes when we're in a hurry, I mean, like me with peeling the potatoes, I was in a hurry trying to get it done, not paying attention. And what do? I slice a little piece of my finger. And it sounds worse than it actually is. But, it can lead to things like that, accidents, like as far as, maybe, oh, and I'm not saying bad accidents, but I'm just saying, we don't pay attention to things. So, maybe we trip and fall or something. I don't know, to that effect. But you got to take care of yourself before you can take care of others. It's just that simple. Self-care, whether it's something as simple as going out and getting a mani and a pedi, maybe it's just taking a little nap, in the afternoon, or sitting down and watching television, watching a movie, not like, watching 15 minutes and, let me get up and go do something. You come back, you sit down, watching watching a movie. And it's really critical because you're going to get signs from the universe that, hey, you need to take a break. Maybe your knee starts hurting and you just keep going anyway. And the universe is like, okay, well, I'm going to turn this up a little bit. So really pay attention to the signs because your guardian angel is saying you need a break. It's really funny. Last weekend at the first Monday Trade Day event, actually, I think it was like Thursday night, I was on my personal Facebook page and I saw one of my friends post something. We had a classmate die a couple years ago, and I guess as kids, they always used to watch the movie Jaws together. So he said something like, I'm planning on watching Jaws and I hope that you're up in heaven watching it. So the next morning, I got on Facebook and one of my friends from when I was in the Navy, he posted something about him and his wife were going to barbecue Friday night and then watch Jaws. I was like, okay, I've never seen anybody post that before. So I was like, okay, not a coincidence because I don't believe in coincidences, okay? So I go to the event on Friday. Within the first hour to 2 hours, I see somebody walking around with a Jaws shirt on. I was like, okay, am I going to get eaten by a shark or what is the universe trying to tell me? And I said, okay, well, maybe the universe is telling me there's a message in the movie. So on 4th of July, Ed, he went to take a nap and I was like, all right, well, I was kind of bored and I had a lot of stuff to do. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to sit down and watch Jaws. And that's a long movie. It's over 2 hours. And I sat down and I watched the whole thing from beginning to end. I really tried to pay attention. I didn't get any messages that I'm consciously aware of. But anyway, my point was, I think that the universe was telling me to sit down, watch a movie, and take a break. Because, like I said, the last week, I had just been going. Probably last week and a half, going. And I think it was the universe's way of telling me, you need to sit down, watch a movie, enjoy yourself, and take a break. So this is the same thing with you. And I didn't mean to go off on a tangent about, my signs, but that's kind of, if you're somebody that says, well, I don't see signs, that's kind of how it works. Okay. So this card is really, I'm really enjoying these cards because this, the left was pretty simple and yours is pretty simple too. You are a sacred well, but you cannot give out any of your water if the well's not full. If the well is dry, nobody else can draw from the well. So many people in this world need you and love you, and you play an important part. But you're not good to not only yourself, but you're not good to anybody else if you are not your optimal self. All right? So this weekend, carve out a little bit of time for yourself. Now, you should be meditating anyway. All right? And I'm not talking meditation. You should be doing that anyway, at least 15 minutes a day. I'm talking about carving out a little bit of time, whether it's a pedicure, going to go get a cup of coffee and actually like sitting down at, say, Starbucks and drinking your coffee, taking a nap, sitting down, reading a book, going and taking a walk. Do something for you to recharge yourself, revitalize yourself. Something as simple as going out in nature. Oh my gosh, guys, that is the best of both worlds. Not only are you doing something for yourself, but that's a form of meditation, especially if you put your phone in your pocket and you don't listen to music and you just walk and you take in the sights and the sounds and the smells and the feel of the sun or the air in your skin. Take some time for yourself, because otherwise, guys, it's going to lead to some type of burnout, or it could lead to some type of, physical ailments, stress, ulcers, things like that. So take that break. All right, I'll see you at the Reiki Hug. All right, right card. Let's see what you guys got this morning. And you got, it says, the sweet waters. Let's take a look at the picture here. And then let's see what it says. Sensuality, romance, enjoyment, fertility, and balance. The sweet waters. Well, all those things make me think of living life to the fullest. And what I'm getting is that maybe you haven't really been doing that. That you really haven't been living in the present moment. And let me grab a sip of coffee really quickly. I'm sorry. I should change this to like tarot and coffee. That would be kind of cool to do live. But anyway, I'm sorry. You're not necessarily living in the present moment. Maybe if you're stuck in the past, maybe you're thinking about how things once were, or, if you've got something going on that's challenging and you're thinking, oh, if I would have done this, the woulda, coulda, shoulda. You can't live in the past. You need to let go of things that are not serving your highest good. Things that you can't control. But this is more than things you can't control. This is things that aren't serving your highest good, that you can't change it. The past is the past. Learn the lesson and move forward. All right? At the same token, though, you can't be stuck in dreaming about the future, because the future is always going to change. I'm one of these people that always have a 1-year plan, a 5-year plan, and I used to be, it's gotta, very rigid about it. And I've gotten really better with, it okay if it does, that things are okay if it doesn't turn out the way that my plan was, because you can get really stuck in that thinking about the future that you miss the present. And that's what's going on. That is the message your guide is saying this morning. The sweet waters that we drink, the sweet water that we bathe in or swim in or walk through, is the here and now, the present moment. Take that cup of coffee this morning and really taste it. Take that sip and just savor the flavor. Close your eyes. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to. I keep hitting that little handle. Close your eyes, as you take that sip, and feel the warmth as it enters your lips, and just really experience that sip of coffee. When you listen to some music, really listen to the different instruments within the song. If you're out, I don't know, even just walking to your car from your house, going to work this morning, just really take a deep breath in and listen to all the sounds in that 20 or 30 feet you have to walk. My point is, be in the present moment, because when you're stuck in the past or you're dreaming about the future, you're missing out on the here and now. You're missing out on so many possibilities and opportunities. You're missing out on happiness and love and joy and peace right now. Savor your life, because tomorrow is not always guaranteed. And you guys know that. You've probably heard that. You may even say that. tomorrow is not guaranteed. Now, that doesn't mean go out and max out all your credit cards, but my point is, yes, we need to plan for the future, and we need to, we might have to worry about things like, I don't know, say if you've been out of work or you get laid off and, the job market's not great. And of course, that's something you really you can control it, but you can't, because you can always try to go out and find a job. But you need to just let go. And as I was saying, those things, yes, we have in our life. And yes, we got to think about those things. And yes, things in the past, something might pop up into our head or things of that nature. We just don't want to get stuck in those two places. We want to be stuck in the middle, because it's the middle that is the here and now. This is our life now. So take advantage of it. Really hear the birds sing. Really taste the coffee. Really see the colors. All right? Be in the present moment and do what I always say. Live your best life, but live it now. That's what this card is all about. All right, guys, I don't think that was too horrible with me being half asleep. All right, so I'm going to get up and go grab a bowl while you guys go ahead and put your cell phones on silent. So I'll be right back. If I can do this without tripping and falling. And once you do that, go ahead and get comfortable. This is only 2 minutes. Close your eyes. Start focusing on your breathing, natural breathing. In through the nose and out through the mouth, nice and easy. And then as you get nice and comfortable, I want you to give yourself, your body, a quick scan. Start at the top of your head, working your way down towards your feet. Releasing all tension, letting everything go. Nice and easy. Through the midsection, the legs, all the way down to the feet. I want you to clear your mind and receive the Reiki healing. All right, when you're ready, go ahead, open your eyes, wiggle those fingers and toes really quickly. Again, guys, thank you for bearing with me this morning. I'm really sorry if I sounded tired. And I just want to thank you guys. You guys are the best. And I appreciate every one of you. I appreciate the support of the channel. If you haven't considered subscribing, if you would do so, that really would help. That YouTube algorithm is real and it is based off of number of subscribers. So I would really appreciate it if you did that. You can turn off the notifications. That will not offend me. Again, please remember through Sunday, all crystals and sage are on sale 20% off. Use coupon code HOTDOG20. Go to yournaturalhealer.com and go to products, all right? If you are interested in a personal reading or personal distance Reiki, you can also go to yournaturalhealer.com, but go to services. There's at least over 30, I would probably say 40 different things on just under services that are available that I offer. So check it out. As I said, I'm going to try to release a couple videos this weekend. So just if you don't have the notifications on, make sure you check in. Otherwise, I will see you guys on Monday, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, for our weekly tarot reading. So go live your best life, all right? But do it the natural way. Namaste.